Hey guys, welcome to another session from onlinemoneybee.com. In this session, we'll go ahead and see how to set up tracking for your Clickbank offers on BingAds PPC platform. If you are just getting started with your PPC, you might have already realized how important the tracking is. And if you're a seasoned marketer with PPC, you already know how important the tracking is. Now, you might have also heard that the tracking setup is a little bit technical, or sometimes it involves hosting the tools onto your domains, or it involves creation of some complex urls so that you will be able to track the information appropriately, right? So now there is no need for you to worry about all these things. So the tool that I'm going to refer here is called TrackingDesk, and it's going to help you to be able to create the tracking urls very easily. And there is no need for you to actually host anything on your domains or whatsoever. You can actually log into the account which is on a web portal, and you can just create the campaign and get the URL and put it onto your Bing Ads and Clickbank networks, and that's all. The tracking is done. So this particular tool is little different from other vendors or other third-party tools that are already available in market in terms of its cost, in terms of its complexity, in terms of its ability to track things in different networks. Now you can understand all these things as I get deeper, how easy it is to set up the campaign. And if you also observe the title that you are seeing on the screen right now, you might have realized that I'm calling out Clickbank explicitly. The reason for that is, as I mentioned, it is very easy to create the campaigns in this particular tool. So when you choose a particular affiliate network, all the variables that are needed for this particular affiliate network are auto-populated. Likewise, when you choose your platform as Bing Ads, the variables that are supposed to be available from this particular traffic source to enable you to track better things are also auto-populated by default within the campaign. Now you can understand all these things when I go through the demo of the campaign, which is going to start probably in a minute or so. Now, before we move any further, I just wanted to tell you that you will be able to track 10,000 clicks completely free of cost every month. I don't see this particular option available in other third-party tools that are available in market. And you will also be able to choose a custom domain as and when you get your package signed up for. You can pretty much track 10,000 clicks every month completely free of cost. And when you are in your first month, you are allowed to use the default domain that is provided by TrackingDesk, which is called served by trackingdesk.com. And you can test everything in terms of setting up your campaign and be able to track all the information as part of your initial setup, at least for a month. And once you are close to a month, you will be prompted to choose a package, and their first package starts at $0 per month. Yes, you heard it right. You can start it completely free of cost, as I said, and you can track 10,000 clicks every month. The only caveat is you will get only one custom domain as part of your free package. And after finishing up your initial first month, you are supposed to add a custom domain to your particular package, or to your account, and you should be able to set up tracking only using that particular domain. Okay, now that we talked about it, let's go ahead and see how to exactly do the setup and what are all the prerequisites that are needed. As I mentioned, because this is being tracked on Bing Ads, we need a Bing Ads account which is active and working, and a Clickbank account, and a Tracking Desk account. You can go ahead and click the link in the description below in order to start for free. We are not talking about the custom domain here, so I'm skipping it for now. And the basic steps that are involved are, you need to enable auto tracking in Bing Ads account, and then you need to come into the tracking desk and create the tracking link. And again, as I said, there is no need for you to get a custom domain in your first month, so you can still try it with the served by trackingdesk.com for now. And then you need to also have the URLs pulled in from this particular tool or account, and place them into your Bing Ads campaigns and also into your Clickbank account. And once you have all these things set up, you can proceed with starting your Bing Ads campaign and let it run from there onwards. Now we'll go ahead and see the actual steps that are involved in creating these steps, right from the first level to the last step. Okay. So the first step that I have called about is to set up the auto tagging in your Bing Ads account. Now don't sweat on this much, guys. If you do not have it to begin with, that's totally fine. But having this setup will always help you, even with or without the tracking tool that we are talking here. Basically what's happening here is with TrackingDesk we are using the complete URL, so that's not at all a problem. But if you enable this particular option, if you miss anything, the left out parameters will also be shared by the Bing. So just have it as auto tagging and keep my existing tags and add any that are missing as the option. Now to get to this page, all you need to do is click on your account name and you would see the accounts and billings. Once you get to the accounts and billings, you will be able to see the account information and a pencil icon there. So you just click on that pencil icon and come here and enable it. And once that's done, you just click on save. Now once this is done, we will now move on to the tracking desk. Now this is how the platform looks like when you actually log in for the first time. You would see the dashboard here and you would see the initial links on the top, and the way the process goes on is you would create a traffic source, then add an affiliate network and add a campaign and add assets to your particular campaign. Now assets are nothing but the offers. Now we'll go ahead and show you all the process one by one so that you can understand how easy it is. Now as I mentioned, if you want to have the access, just click the link in the description. Now let me go ahead and get started with the traffic sources first. Now I have a campaign already in the system, so you're seeing something here, but if not, you will not see anything if you're just getting started. Now what you need to do is click on add new. One good thing in this platform is you have everything predefined in case if you're using some of the major vendors like Bing or 7Search or any other traffic sources. So rather than doing all the variabilization that you need for a particular traffic source, you can pretty much use the templates that are already available in TrackingDesk. Now I'll tell you what it means, but just observe this particular section. You do not have any variables here, right? So let me go ahead and start searching for Bing. Okay, Bing is the campaign, that traffic source that I wanted to track, right? So you see here now all the variables are already auto-populated. Now this is what we need, the query string and all other variables that we have here in order to do our analysis. Now if you want to add more variables, you can actually go ahead and say add custom field and assign them to the left out variables here, and also track whatever you needed as part of your campaigns. Now I will not go into these details because that's not what we intend here. We'll just get started and we will see how we can do the optimizations or advancements later. Now you can just name this anything that you would like. I will just call it as Bing demo, and then I will just go here and click on save traffic source. Now the traffic source is saved. Now we need to go ahead and add an affiliate network into this particular one. Now we'll just quickly click on edit to see if anything else is pending from our side. Nothing. So we'll just say save traffic source. The reason why I was doing is I have added that extra field, but I haven't filled up anything, so I was just trying to make sure nothing else is broken. Now we'll go to affiliate networks. As I said, I already have one, so you are seeing again one of the record that I have, but you can actually go ahead and click add new when you do not see any. Here also you can actually see that there are multiple things that you can auto populate. As we can see here, these are all the different affiliate networks that are already available in this system, but we will go ahead and search for Clickbank now. Okay, and I am also going to name it Clickbank demo, and I will try to give the name to represent my campaign just so that I can easily understand it. And for this particular one, I'm actually doing a lotto campaign or lottery campaign that I just saw to be having a good gravity as on today. So once you come down, all you need to do is just click on save affiliate network. Do you want to add an offer? And say yes. Once you come here, you will need to add your offer. Now let me say offer name is lottery or win lottery. Okay. Now category, or it's not much needed. Let's not get into the details of countries at this point in time here. This is used in case if you wanted to do a geo rotation. I haven't tried it myself, so I'll not be able to talk much about it. So let's move on, and I will say save offer. Once I hit on save offer, it will ask me to add the offer link. Now this is where we need to add your Clickbank offer link. Now let's say lottery dominator. That's the offer that I am going to promote, and I do not have the category yet. And this is where you actually drop in your Clickbank affiliate link. Now let me get the hop link and put it here. Now, one thing I wanted to call out here is when you are doing the affiliate link or the hop link, make sure that you are not using TID, which is normally used for tracking purposes. In my previous campaign, I used TID and I had a trouble because I was not able to compare the trackings that are coming from TrackingDesk. So make sure that you do not use TID. Okay, when I say TID, that is the tracking ID in your link that you are putting up here. Okay, now let's move on. Again, I'm not filling any of these things, so we are just creating the basic link. So we just clicked on the save offer link over there. Now once we are done with that, you are actually taken to this page, edit affiliate network page, and you can actually observe that we have got these predefined conversions. We'll talk about those things just in a second, but remember that you need this information in order to track these links appropriately on Clickbank also. If you remember the first PPT slide that I ran, there I said my third point wherein you have to set up tracking on Clickbank. This is where we use those. Now, as I said, just have these here and just copy them. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to save the affiliate network once again here. Okay, my affiliate network is saved. Now if you go back to your campaigns, you do not have anything here, right? So first you will go ahead and add the campaign and say Bing demo is the traffic source that we need to now use. I mean, there is no need for you to repeatedly keep on adding, but I'm just adding for the sake of representing appropriate sequence of steps here. Now I'm just going to add the name so that I can easily remember. The directive here is that in case if you're using a different traffic source and a different country and a category, you can actually see all that information auto-populated here. Demo name is the one that we used here, and rest of the things should have actually gone auto-populated, but we haven't choose the category and the source, right? So sorry, country and the category. That's the reason it was blank. So not a big deal. Let's move on and say, now you can actually go ahead and see what else is needed in case if you wish to, but all you can do is come here and say save campaign. Okay, it's asking me to add assets. Now what I need to do is I need to choose the affiliate network. I need to pick the offer that we added a few minutes back. We do not have a category, so no issues. And we haven't chosen the country also. So again, not a big deal. Now, once you do these both, all you need to do is search. When you do the search, you will have the offer that we added a few minutes back. And once you have that offer here, all you can do is add selected assets to the campaign. Now, once you have this asset added to this campaign, you will be able to save it. Now you see here the Bing demo campaign has been added. Now if you have observed here, this particular snippet was blank a few minutes back, but now this particular section is updated with this particular URL. Now all you need to do is capture this URL and use this as part of your BingAds campaign. Now let's copy this for a second. Now I have copied this particular link, and now from here onwards we'll move on to BingAds and we will finish up creating a campaign there. Now, you might have already know how to create a basic BingAds PPC campaign. So what I'll do is I'll pause my video here. I'll create the basic BingAds PPC campaign, and then I'll resume it the moment where I have to create this tracking link. Okay. Okay, now here I'm on BingAds campaign. So what I did is I paused the video after copying the URL, tracking URL, and I have created a campaign that we just wanted to use for this particular demo purpose. And now let me go ahead and go into the campaign. And I have created two dummy ads here just for the sake of demo purposes here. So what we'll do is we'll go into this particular ad and click add URL, and this is where we need to add the tracking template that we received from the tracking desk. So we'll go here, get this, copy and paste it here. Now if you want to test it, you can click on test, but this might fail. So let's click on test. It says final URL mismatch. I've discussed about this to Bing support. They were not able to give me a confirmation, but my ads got tracked when we did that. So if you have it out, you can give it a try by just allowing this ads to run for 2 or 3 clicks. You can actually take help from Bing Ad support guys, and you can pause your ads after getting 2 or 3 clicks. But I can say that this is working fine. As you can see here, in case if you want to, you can pretty much see each of this information, and nothing is actually differing except for the domain. And I don't know why Bing Ads works that way, but the tracking domain need not be same as the website domain. So that's pretty much okay from my side. So I'll leave it up to you guys. In case if you want to give it a test, you can give it a try. It doesn't hurt. Now we'll click on save, and we'll do the same thing for the second ad. Okay, and then again I'll just click on test, though I know that it will fail. I'll just click on save. You can pretty much add these tracking URLs at the ads level here, or you can also go into the ad group settings and go to the bottom and add a tracking template for the campaign level. Now once we are done with this edition, either way, in the either sections, what you need to do is go into Clickbank and add the conversion tracking URLs. So whenever you have a click on this particular ads, you will pretty much be able to get that information tracked and sent to the Clickbank network. And when Clickbank receives the information, there you will be able to convert the tracking in terms of conversions. When your visitor clicks your ad and goes to the order confirmation page, you can track that information and consider it as a conversion. So let me go into Clickbank now and go to the page where we need to do this setup. Okay. Now we are in our Clickbank account, and this is called settings and my site page. You need to scroll down, go to this location called integrated sales reporting. And once you come here, what you need to do is you need to add the tracking code. So you can click on add tracking code, and from here choose tracking pixel or tracking pixel order form. So order form indicates that the user or the visitor has actually reached out to the order form page, which means they clicked on add to cart. And once they click on add to cart, they will be going to the page where they actually give the credit card information. That is this page. Order confirmation is the thank you page after the order is processed. So we need to add a tracking pixel for this separately and for this separately. Now you need not worry much, because as I said, TrackingDesk makes it much easier for us to do all this stuff. So all you need to do is go to affiliate networks, click on this link, scroll down, you see two things here. You need to use this as the tracking pixel order form link. Okay, you need to copy this and come here, choose this option as affiliate and deselect everything, and then add this link. Okay, now click on save. Now once this is done, you need to add another tracking code. Again, just go here, copy, go here, add tracking confirmation, affiliate, deselect, just paste everything and then click on save. Now in your case, if you have not used these tracking pixels in the past, you might have only these two that you just added. But in my case, I have got more because I have added more tracking pixels for other offers. Now what I need to do is I need to find the one that is relevant, the one that we just added, and turn it on. In the sense, make it active here. In order to make them active, all I need to do is find the ones that are relevant for my links that I just added and click on green button. In my case, I have other things, so I had to disable the other tracking parameters and enable only the ones that are eligible for now. So this is the offer link that we just pasted. So I'll just go ahead and activate this. 59D 59FC 590 59FC and DD8. Okay, and then we need to find the other one also, so I'm just activating that. Now I have these both pixels active here. Okay, that's pretty much about what we need to do in terms of setting up this campaign. Now all I need to do is go back to campaigns and let me make it enabled. Now I do not know how much of the traffic would come in, but when the traffic comes in, we can start seeing this information under analytics dashboard here. Now if you see here, we might have got two visits here. Don't worry about these two visits initially. These visits might be the ones that are either used by you in terms of clicking that to test this particular link, or sometimes TrackingDesk will actually send some some clicks to this link behind the scenes to enable the connection between Clickbank Offer and TrackingDesk and BingAds. So no need to worry about that. If you're concerned about your tracking link and if you're not sure if your hop link is tracking sales under your name or not, all you can do is take the tracking link and hit it in my browser and finish the process until the end to see if your ID is getting tracked or not. I'll show you what I am trying to say here. So this is the tracking link that we got from TrackingDesk, right? So what we can do here is just take this and change this query string for a second. Okay, I accidentally clicked it, so that's okay, not a problem. But let me do this. Let me come here and change this for testing tracking link. Okay, now let me go ahead and use this link in my browser. Okay, now once I'm done with this, let me finish it up, the complete process of adding order. Now if you observe here, I have my, you might not be able to see this, but this is my Clickbank ID that is supposed to be tracked for under my conversions. Now if you come back to TrackingDesk and if you hit refresh, you should be able to see. Sometimes it'll take a minute or two or more than 5 minutes sometimes to see the trackings captured. But if you come here, now you see a blue bar against a green bar, right? So the blue bar is indicating that there is a conversion, and one indicates there is a conversion and there is a lead. Now as I said, do not worry about these visits at this point in time because we are playing with the system right now in terms of checking these links, so we might be continuously clicking on the same link multiple times, so do not worry about that. Now one other thing that I need to show here is go ahead and choose a variable that is having your query string. Now in this case it could be variable 4. I can show you how to find that one in just a second, but let's try to first search for it. So you can see here, this is the ad ID. Okay, so basically this is not the query string, but in case if you want to understand what is the query string, basically you need to find out where you have defined your traffic, your variables. So if you go down, okay, query string, and it should be under keyword. So let's go back to your analytics. Scroll down and see if there is something called keyword. Now let's say apply. You see here, testing traffic link. This is the one that we used in order to test this, right? So we were able to get these conversions as one and leads as one. So this is proving that whatever tracking link that we used is actually working fine here. Now query string 13, again, as I said, do not worry about these things. When I approached the support, they told me that they do actually send information from behind the scenes to make sure that the tracking is enabled appropriately. So that's how you can actually track your conversions and visits and the keywords that has performed well for you. I can show you one of my other campaigns just in case if you want to, as a sample. As you can see here, I have run this campaign for yeast, how to cure yeast on Clickbank. So you can see how many times I got this particular URL, sorry, this particular keyword, and how many times this particular keyword has served my ad and got me visits. Unfortunately, I haven't got any conversions. That's totally different thing because I have been serving this particular campaign against smartphones, which is a huge mistake because I lost all the money because I was doing direct linking and I haven't got a single conversion. So make sure you choose the right target locations, guys, but this is for the demo purpose. So I have just shown you how to create all these things, but go ahead and try to make use of the free tracking that is available as long as it is available, so that you can actually start understanding and analyzing and optimizing your campaigns appropriately. Now if you wanted to understand more about the pricing structure, what I would suggest you is to go ahead and check out the individual third-party vendors pages. As you can see here, CPV Lab, this is CPV Lab, and it's costing us $297 per year, and this is volume, and this costs $99 per month for these many events. And if you see ClickMagick, it's costing you $12 for 10,000 clicks per month. But when you see TrackingDesk, it's costing you $0 per month for 10,000 views. So you can actually see what you can get for your free package when you join with the link below. And you can actually get all this information, all the help that you need, and also can get an easy personal demo for the 15 minutes or so, whatever it is. Okay, that's pretty much about what I wanted to show you in this, guys. I'll try to set up another campaigns for Peerfly also if possible, but this is how basically you can track and test and optimize. You can check out other videos on our channel in case if you're coming here for the first time. Go ahead and subscribe to our channel so that you can get notified about our new videos that can help you in terms of helping you to set up anything related to making money online, and also some things related to what we are seeing here. Okay, thanks for your time. Don't forget to hit on like in case if you like this video. Bye for now.